What's going on, guys? So today we're going to take a look at this. It's a towel for runners. Alright guys, so Orange Mud did send over this for me to do a review of, but no program whether I should do positive or negative review. This is my own thoughts on this product. And yes, this is a towel for runners, for athletes, for anyone who really sweats a lot and doesn't want to get their car seats messed up with all that sweat. And here in Texas, we sweat a lot, especially in the summers. Like literally, there's no difference between if it rained on us or if we ran in the summer because we are just that wet after we get done with our run. So we are really sweaty and we need something to protect our car seats, especially if you have cloth car seats like me. That's what I have in my truck. And that's why during the summer, I'll usually put towels on my car or I'll change my clothes before that. And this one solves both of those problems. So what is this towel in my hand? This is the Orange Mud Tradition Wrap Extreme. And it is a pretty big towel. It's 60 inches by 30 inches, so just about 5 feet and a little under 3 feet wide. It's a microfiber towel, and the reason why it's called Extreme is because it is waterproof to your seats. In between these two layers of microfiber, there is a TPU layer in between that, and that's going to protect your seats from having the sweat seep through this cloth, this microfiber, to get into your seats. So that's what's going to protect you and protect your seats from getting all that sweat in there and all that smell. You don't want that smell. And it also has this other feature. If you guys see this is a little hook. So this is the hook that it has right here. It will hook into this part right here. So these are little loops over here. So it's almost like a belt. And the way that you use this is by doing this. So let's go ahead and put that on. So this is what you would do if you were trying to change your clothes after a super sweaty run. You would do this. Just hook it in like that. And then this thing is not going anywhere. It's going to stay in place. You know, if you wanted to put it higher, if you're a lady, you could definitely do that. But like that right there, this is, you know, super fitted to you and it works well. So let me show you up close how it actually looks. So this is the loop right here. So this is the loop right here. And then what you would do is hook it into it just like that. So that's how it would hook together, just like a little belt. So that's one feature. And then if you're in the parking lot, you could change your clothes, do whatever you want. You have your own little privacy. Nobody's gonna see anything, and you're gonna be secure knowing that this isn't going anywhere because it is securely hooked into the little loops over here. And then the other feature that it does have is this zipper. So this is the way that it's a normal towel. Again, I said it's about 5 feet long. And how would you put it on your seat? If you put it on your seat like this, it's probably just gonna slide right off. So what you wanna do is zip it up. There's a little zipper and you zip it up and now you have this little hood. So you guys can see the hood. You could even put it on you after the run. But the way that this works is by putting it over your headrest. You would put this over your headrest and then lay it over your seat. And then that's gonna allow the towel to stay put on there. It's not gonna move, it's not gonna slip anywhere. That's gonna allow it to stay there and stay in place whenever you are driving in your car. And again, it does have that TPU layer that's not gonna let sweat seep through it. So that's basically the towel. I think that it is well made. You guys can see that the stitching over here looks really good. I've washed this 2 or 3 times and it's held up. Some other towels that I've reviewed before that have the similar features, some of them do get a little bit, you know, shredded in the washer, and this one has held up to 2 or 3 washes. So far so good on this towel's durability. And yeah, that's basically it. It's a towel, absorbs sweat, and it goes over your car seat whenever you are really sweaty. So who is this Transition Wrap Extreme for? This is gonna be for anybody who sweats a lot, and especially for those runners that have cloth seats. I mean, leather seats, you still wanna protect them, but for sure, cloth seats, you don't wanna get that messy. I've actually wet vacuumed my car seats, and it is nasty, y'all. With this, it's gonna be a lot more cleaner, especially with all those runs that I do in the summer. This is something you're gonna need. And right now it's winter in Texas, and winter in Texas is still super sweaty. So a towel is always good to have, and it's gonna be for anybody who's really sweaty. So what are my pros and cons of this towel? So this towel is gonna be a little less fluffy than their other towel. They do have another towel, another transition wrap that doesn't have that TPU layer in it, so it's not waterproof. but it's still super comfortable. It's still very flexible, and it acts just like a towel. Even with it being waterproof, I know other materials, I had a dog cover that was waterproof. And you know what? Those things are very, very stiff. And this transition wrap is still very flexible, very comfortable. You can definitely use this as a towel still, so that's one of the pros. I do like the loop and belt system, the loop and hook system that they have. Easy to use, and it stays onto you, so if you do need a change in the parking lot, you could do that outside and not have to be cramped in your car doing that, so you know that you are secure in having that. And then of course the hood is also another good feature of it. You can put this over your headrest and it won't slip off of your headrest. One of the cons that I do have of it is the length. I wish it was probably 70 inches because for my car seat, it's a truck. It does not go over the lap part. It just goes up to my knees. I wish it extended a little bit past my knees so that it does cover that whole area. For what it is right now, it only covers the top of my seat. It doesn't go over the seat into the lap area of the seat, if that makes sense. So I wish it was a little bit longer. What is the price of this Orange Mud Transition Wrap Extreme? It's gonna be $49.95. There is a way you can get 10% off. If you sign up for their newsletter, you'll get an email and it's gonna give you a 10% code on there. So there is that, and they might have some Black Friday deals. Always check back over there. But $49.95, for me, it's a bit pricey, especially for a towel. It does have a lot of cool features that other towels don't have, so maybe that's why it costs so much, but $49.95 for a sweat towel for your car is gonna be a little bit much for me, so that's also gonna be another con. So what I'm gonna give this as a Goku Runners rating, I'm gonna give this a Goku Runners meh. That's mainly for that price. If the price was a little bit cheaper, at least 30 bucks, maybe even $40, but $50 for a sweat towel for your car. It does have a lot of cool features, I'll give it that, but it is still a little bit pricey. If it wasn't for that price, it would get a thumbs up, but the price for me is just a little bit too much. So just gonna get a meh for me, but it would get a thumbs up if it was a little bit cheaper. All right guys, that's gonna be my review of this Orange Mud Transition Wrap Extreme. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about my review. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.